number 32.
Fans getting excited here to start this Wildcat preseason off right.
The crowd is getting loud already, folks. They are ready for kickoff.
And it's away.
It's off. It's a short kick. It's received at about the 23-yard line, and it's taken it right out of bounds on the kick.
Matthew Irvin with the receive from the kickoff.
Coming onto the field is Destran starting quarterback, Demarius Jackson, number 12. And also, like we mentioned earlier, Kyle Edwards.
Just a
all
beast. He can do it all. At wide receiver, we got Quincy Brown, 6'4".
We have Matthew Irwin in there. We saw him in motion. They're in shotgun formation with Kyle in the backfield, possibly Jackson blocking, or he is
quarterback
blocking.
drops. What a long pass for the first play. Airs it out.
And just
overthrows
out of
number
reach
83.
Number 13, Tory Morgan.
I'm sorry, 13, yeah. Number look like an 8. That's your hand looking at about a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 23.
See, the good thing with Destran is they're talented all around, so a second and long or a third and long isn't as bad to them as it would another team that doesn't have the all-around talent.
Yeah.
Back in shotgun formation, we have 4 out wide. And again, Kyle Edwards in the backfield, possibly for extra blocking or run a route. And it's a handoff.
Fake
play
hand.
action.
Quarterback kind of overthrows number 3,
Play
Matthew
action.
Irwin.
Just high.
That's your hand now looking at a 3rd and 10 ball still on their own 23-yard line.
Destran's offense is not looking so well right now, currently.
Let's see if we can get it going in this 3rd down play.
I don't know about you guys, but this is my first time getting to see Demarius Jackson. Last year it was J.R. Blood. Pretty good. And
a decent quarterback.
Demarius Jackson carries it to the 27, 28-yard line, which will bring up 4th down and probable punt.
Will the Wildcats punt away or not? Yes, they will
Yes,
punt.
their punting team is coming onto the field.
To punt for the Wildcats, we have number 56, Devin LeBlanc. Oh. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry.
It's a short kick,
Look at that.
bounces at the 42, picked up by Lutcher's Deshaun Williams, and he brings it to about Lutcher's 44-yard line. From what I've seen so far, these teams don't have very strong kicking games.
I would agree. Can Lutcher's offense maybe put some points on the board? The defense held their own in that first drive from the Wildcats.
And now Lutcher is in shotgun formation with 4 wide.
Bulldogs looking at a 1st and 10 on the
Backs calling the play at the line, getting everybody in sync. And
flag on
looks
the
like
play.
someone jumped.
Looks like it's going to be an offside.
By the Wildcats. 5-yard penalty. First and 5, Bulldogs, 49.
5-yard penalty on the Wildcats. 1st and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Lutcher has to be feeling pretty good right now. Hasn't run a single play. They're already almost on Destran's side of the field. And they hand it off to
Lutcher good for about a
Tevin
9-yard gain, 10-yard gain.
for a 1st down. Move those chains.
Lutcher's offense progressively moving down the field. Slowly, but they're moving.
It appears that number 9, Mekhi Patterson, is calling the plays of the line, getting everybody in sync.
Another flag.
And that looks like it's false start on Lutcher. That's going to bring back 5 yards and around the 50-yard line.
Bulldogs making some mental mistakes on the offensive end, as well as
Now
the
first and
Wildcats
15 for
defense.
Lutcher at the 50-yard line. Almost jumped
Another
again.
flag.
And
Destrehan
they
making
did
some.
jump. I don't know what is wrong with Destrehan. but
Destrehan making a lot of mental mistakes early in this first half.
Fighting Wildcats. First and 10.
I don't know what Lutcher's doing down there, but it's clearly working. They've already drawn 2 offsides penalties.
Wildcats falling for everything.
Will we see a lot of this in tonight's Jamboree game? Very possible.
Bulldogs still in the shotgun formation. Quarterback drop back.
And he throws it, and it's just out of the reach of
Number 50. Number 50, Dylan. Dylan with the big hit on the quarterback.
and it's just out of the reach of the receiver, bringing up a 2nd and 10.
Kevin Lee on the cover for Fighting Wildcats. Second and 10 Bulldogs at the Fighting Wildcats 44.
Wildcats defense seem to be holding their own for this couple stretch.
Destrehan not liking this right now. They just want to get their offense back on the field and see what they can do after that disappointing first drive. But Lutcher is giving them some problems, especially with penalties.
Good fake by the quarterback. Doesn't really get that much yardage. About a 3-yard gain.
Patterson takes off and is able to get to Destrehan's 42-yard line, bringing up a 3rd and 7. My fault.
Number 2, Tyler Morton on the tackle.
Patterson is again calling play at the line. And shotgun with 2 in the backfield and 3 out wide. I think they're going to hit the guy in the slot on a little crossing route. I think that's what they're looking for.
Quarterback hands off to number 6,
They hand it off to
Kobe Williams. Line pushing him
Kobe
forward.
Williams, able to fight for the first down. Look at that. A lot of muscle showing right there.
Offensive line helping out the running back. Looks like we may have a Wildcat hurt in the field. Tyler Moore, number 2, a little shaken up.
He did get up a little slow.
That Wildcat band.
Okay, I think I just realized something at this level. They do not have the little micro sets in their helmets. Because I keep seeing Mekhi Patterson running to the sideline to get the plays. And he drops back and he's being
Number
chased.
50, Dylan Witt.
Dylan Witt is able to throw him down, but Patterson is able to throw the ball away before he gets sacked.
Number 50,
Witt just
get back
came
there.
off the line.
That's like a second time getting back there now.
He came through untouched. They had no answer for that play.
If anybody on the defense right, it is him.
Lutcher must really like this shotgun formation because I don't think I've seen him come out of the shotgun yet.
I don't think so either. Still with a 4 receiver wide.
Is that another offside?
Timeout by Lutcher.
Timeout, Lutcher. Okay. And we'll be right back when play resumes.
We're back, folks. Just tuning in.
As we have a 2nd and 10 for Lutcher on Destrehan's 31-yard line.
Lutcher looking running at about a 60
Fletcher
second
hasn't been able to drive the
I'm
ball
sorry.
down the field. What do you think?
I'm sorry, what?
Lutcher has been able to drive the ball down the field. What have you seen during this drive?
I mean, they're not going as fast as they can down the field, but they getting there.
Slow and
Slowly
steady wins
but-
the race.
Yeah. Still
6
in the
points is
shotgun
6 points.
formation.
Doesn't matter how you get it.
QB draw.
Patterson runs up the middle and gets Destram's 25-yard line to bring up 3rd and 5 on the upcoming play. Or 3rd and 4. My apologies.
Tyler Morton on the tackle.
Number 2, Tyler Morton on the tackle. About his 3rd tackle now.
Mekhi Patterson is showing his athletic ability. That is not the first time he has taken off in this game.
At the 25.
And every time he's done it, works just fine.
Bulldogs still in the shotgun formation. Now 3 wide out.
3 wide with a running back in the backfield. And looks like the tight end will be blocking on this play.
Another
And he is
HB
the
handoff.
handoff to Dwayne Winfield. Oh, my bad. Jacoby Williams. And looks like he got the first down just by a yard.
Like I said, Bulldogs moving slowly but surely.
Doesn't matter if you take 12 minutes to score, take 12 seconds. 6 points is 6 points.
Yeah, right. 6 points to 6 points. Wildcats in the shot formation, handoff to number 23. Fumble! That's her and Sanders there, ball. Bulldogs still.
I'm sorry, we had some technical difficulties on my side, folks. Sorry. And I'm back.
Bulldogs still remain
On
possessing
that
of the
previous
ball.
play, we saw a first down run by Jacoby Williams that turned into a fumble recovered by Lutcher. Destran has had some costly errors this drive. Multiple penalties and a fumble that they could have recovered. But
Another QB draw.
Mekhi Patterson
Number
taking
9.
off again, and
Number 9,
it
Mekhi
looks
Patterson
like
in
he's
for the
able to get in
touchdown.
the end zone. That is 6 points for Lutcher.
6 points for the Bulldogs. Offensive line really working for the Bulldogs.
That was a good drive for Lutcher's first of the season. Really just ran it down Destran's throats. They didn't beat him in the passing game. They just kept running, and it worked.
For the PAT, Logan Bourgeois will be kicking.
I'm a little interested to see how this kicking game works because from the kickoffs and the punts, I have not seen much. So it could be a little scary.
Will the PAT be good? The kick
Snap
is up.
placement, and it is good by Logan Bourgeois to make Lutcher's lead 7-0 over the Wildcats with 9:55 left in the first quarter. How do you think Destran's going to respond with? How do you think they're just going to respond?
To be honest, I think right out the gate, Kyle Edwards is going to do the ball.
You want me to
That's
write
what
that
I'm
down for
going
you? I
with.
heard you say Kyle Edwards. That's 3.
That's the first play I'm going with for the second drive for the Wildcats.
You think they're going to try and just go through Kyle Edwards on this play? Drive? For the folks at home not counting, that has been 4 times we have mentioned Kyle Edwards, 5, in the first couple of minutes of the game. Remember, our over-under was 30. We will be right back.
Industrial Services is a company doing it right. Industrial Services.
And we're back as Logan Bourgeois is set to kick it off with who's returning. I know I saw Kyle Edwards go out there.
Kyle. Oh. Back to
You want to
receive
finish
the
it?
kick.
You want to finish
Kyle
that name?
Edwards. Back to
7.
receive the kick for the Wildcats. Number 2, Tyler Morgan. And number 13, Tori Morgan.
These kicks have not been
Short
very
kick.
good. Very short and not very far.
Honestly,
Picked
I
up
feel
by
like
Matthew
they're doing it on
Irwin,
purpose.
and he was able to return it to around the 35-yard line.
I honestly feel like they're doing it on purpose.
I think first play right here, no matter what, has to be a handoff to you know who.
You know who.
We're not going to mention his name.
I wouldn't be surprised if they hand the ball off to number 7. You know who.
You know, Kyle does have some big shoes to fill. Didn't say the
He
last
does.
name.
Actually,
As Destran just lost 5-star running back John Emery to LSU in the previous season. But Kyle's a 4-star going to Alabama. Could be a 5-star at the end of this. Let's see.
quarterback
Marius
with a curl up.
Jackson throws it to
Number 3,
Matthew Irwin on a little check down
Matthew Irwin.
for around 4 or 5 yards. Brings up a second and medium. Oh, second and 5. Second and exactly medium.
Wildcats back in their own shotgun formation. I wouldn't be surprised if you know who gets the ball.
I do know who.
He hasn't touched the ball yet.
It's not. And this is first.
And he has it.
Oh, no.
Oh, he does not have it.
Demarius Jackson takes off.
That's a good fake. Oh.
Got a little
Look.
got a little a little tussle going on. Field
Number
between
1, Quincy
Quincy
Brown.
Brown and the
Number
illustrious
21.
defensive back. Okay, it's 3rd and 5. Kyle hasn't touched the ball yet. They're giving him the ball right here. I'm calling it. I don't care. That's 8. Count it. Don't care. Give the ball to Kyle. We all expect it.
And there we go.
Called it.
folks.
And he's able to get the
carry.
first down and more as he is taken out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
He was waiting for it, folks. He was waiting for it.
Are we really shocked that Kyle Edwards touched the ball? Not really.
That's right. Looking at a 1st and 10 now when they're now on Lutcher's 44-yard line.
Okay, we have the Wildcats back out. As you know who and Raisin Keller in the backfield with Demarius Jackson. 3 wide.
Another handout to
Oh,
Kyle
it's again
Edwards.
handed off to Kyle Edwards. He's able to make the cut inside.
About a
and
5-yard gain.
Get to the 40-yard line. That makes it 10 on the Kyle count. And we're not even halfway through the first quarter.
Still
30 is looking
18-3
very likely.
left in this quarter. This first half, rather. Mississippi State commit number 1, Quincy Brown, still hasn't touched the ball yet.
I did forget that Quincy Brown did commit to Mississippi State.
Oh, a great pass.
He finds someone
A
downfield
great pass
wide
by
open.
By number 12.
Demarius Jackson is able to connect with Tori Morgan on the long gain that brings Destran into the red zone. The ball will be placed on Lutcher's 5-yard line.
Can Destran capitalize off of this big play?
I mentioned Kyle gets a touchdown run.
My bet's going where you know who.
Let's see. Not surprising, it looks like Destran will line up in the shotgun formation once again. I'm going to call a little inside run to Kyle to the left. I didn't want to say it, but I had to. Give him my prediction. Let's see what happens.
Can they capitalize? Kyle Edwards on the carry and in for the
Shocker.
touchdown.
Inside run to Kyle Edwards
6 points.
for the 5-yard
Okay.
touchdown. Kyle's able to score his first touchdown of the season. That'll be the first of many. If you're a Crimson Tide fan, you like to see that.
For the PAT for Destran, number 34, Will Bryant.
Ethan Flannery is coming on for the extra point attempt. And
It's up.
it is good. They tie the game at 7-7. We will be right back and bring it back when it is time for kickoff. have Will Bryant getting ready to kick it off to Lecture after Deschran's scoring drive. It didn't take very long.
Honestly, I say, as Deschran gives the ball to Kyle, it was more open in the running game and the throwing game.
Don't think I didn't hear you say it.
Oh.
I heard you say it.
It went about 4 plays, so.
And that's a good kick. That's been the best kick of the day so far, but it is out of bounds, and that'll be an illegal kick by Deschran. Sad to see on one of the better kicks like that. You know, if Deschran wants to make it easy, let's put Kyle on defense so we can really just double up.
Oh.
Kyle Edwards talking.
I'm pretty sure he will be in the revenge.
Can't tell me he can't be a defensive back.
He's big enough.
Big enough, fast enough. I know he can jump. Seen him. And we have the Bulldogs offense led by Mekhi Patterson coming back on the field. Last time they were able to really run the ball down Deschran's throat. Let's see what happened this time. Will Deschran have an answer? Or will they finally find a passing game?
We will never know.
Shocker. Shotgun formation. He drops back. He's scrambling and he's taking off. And he crosses 50 and tackled at the Wildcats 42-yard line. Long gain by the Bulldogs.
Tackle again made by Dylan Whitted.
Wildcats just never seemed to finish the play. They had him hemmed in, but he found a hole, exploited it.
Seems to be a timeout. Official timeout. We'll be back, folks.
And we'll be right back.
Want to stay in the loop with your school system? Like and follow St. Charles Parish Public Schools on Facebook and keep up with academic achievement, sports and athletics, extracurricular activities, news and events, and in case of an emergency, we'll be here to make sure you're in the loop. You and I, we are St. Charles Parish Public Schools.
Whether it's in the classroom or a special event like tonight's ball game, Coca-Cola gave over a helping hand and a cover and a smile. Coca-Cola.
And we are back with 7.5 minutes left in the first quarter. It is Lecture ball. First and 10 on Deschran's 47-yard line.
Bulldogs still in their shotgun formation. 7:30 still left in the first half.
I say next game we do a shotgun formation counter. And they hand it off to Jacoby Williams, who gets to the edge and was able to get about 2 yards and fight to Deschran's 45-yard line.
Jacoby Williams at right hand. Gain of 2.
Bulldogs now looking at a 2nd and 8.
Hey, I make a bet. Shotgun formation, right here.
Oh.
What'd you think?
2nd and 8. 45.
Watch Jacoby Williams in single coverage over here. They might try and exploit that. We use it for everything else. Let's see what happens. Play action pass, wide receiver screen that gets blown up by number 52. That is not 52 because Deschran does not have a 52. It is blown up by Deschran.
Well, a loss of 1.
I thought they were going to go to Jacoby Williams to the outside.
Still won't be surprised if they're in the shotgun formation.
I wouldn't be surprised. Patterson is again passing the message to the lineman about the play. Oh, the crowd is starting to get into it. The players are really hyping him up. On this big third down.
Quarterback
39. line.
Drop back.
Patterson drops back and it
overthrows the
overthrows.
wide receiver completely.
That will
Pass it to
bring
the
up
pass
a
it to the
fourth
number
down for
12, Rashawn Williams.
4th and 9. And it looks like they are going to punt it. This is the Jamboree. I don't see why they don't go for it every down. Who cares? Doesn't count for anything. Get your 4th down plays in.
I
See
agree.
what works, what doesn't.
I agree. Back to receive the kick for the Wildcats, Tyler Moore. The punt, I'm sorry.
Let's hope that this punt is one of the better kicks of the night. I've not been very impressed by the special teams.
Bulldogs with a rough second drive.
Little wobbly snap. Oh. That could have been better. Takes a Lutcher bounce, and it will be down at around Deschrand's 20-yard line. You gotta expect better when you're kicking from almost the 50. Only kicking the 30 yard. And now we have the Kyle Edwards-led offense back on the field. As Deschrand comes to the field and looks to break the tie.
Wildcats also still in the shotgun formation. 4 out wide.
You know, I mentioned Kyle has some big shoes to fill with John Emery, but Demarius Jackson, the quarterback, also has to fill the shoes of J.R. Blood.
Right. Screenplay to number 1, Quincy Brown.
Quincy Brown takes it.
Oh, Quincy Brown
might be gone. He's at the 50,
the 40,
the 30, the 20, the 10, and Quincy Brown is gone.
Touchdown,
Wow, that's a
Wildcats.
big play by Deschrand. And you know who wasn't involved in it? We won't say his name because we're already at 18.
We won't say his name.
We only need 12 more. But what a good, well drawn up play by Coach Rowe and his staff. The defense obviously was not expecting it. Deschrand lining up for the extra point. And it is
up and
almost blocked,
almost
but
blocked.
it is good.
Deschrand now up 14-7.
That is good by Will Bryant. Makes the score 14-7 with 5 minutes and 46 seconds left in the first quarter.
Ultimate Fighting Wildcats fan. Purchase an all-sports pass and attend all home games in all sports. The all-sports pass will admit the holder to all home games, whether it be varsity, junior varsity, or freshman contest.
And we're back, folks.
Welcome back where we have Will Bryant set to kick it off to Lutcher. I think that touchdown was big for Deschrand as the crowd is starting to get back into it. Because, you know, Deschrand's fans are not used to trailing in games when you have the talents that they have.
Especially when you have a running back like you know who.
Yeah, I know who. I think everyone knows who. And if they don't know who, I don't know why they're at the game. And the kick is away. And that'll be a touchback as the ball goes through the end zone.
Goes into the end zone.
That was one of the better kicks of the night. It did go out of bounds. It traveled further than the 20-yard line. Can't ask for much. Can't ask for much more here.
Can the Bulldogs offense capitalize on this next drive?
And that window's broken. Yeah, it's broken. It almost crushed my fingers earlier. I think Lutcher's offense will be able to answer, though, with Mekhi Patterson, because, again, they haven't really been able to stop the run game. Running down their throats, 7 points. My prediction.
Really would like, well,
They hand it off, and it is a little 3-yard run for Jacoby. Nope, not Jacoby.
Second and 7 for the Bulldogs on their own 23-yard line, on Deshaun's 23-yard line. Bulldogs still in the shotgun formation with 4 wide.
Four receivers outside the shotgun formation with their running back in the backfield, possibly block or catch a little pass out the backfield. Oh, Makai Patterson takes off and doesn't get very far. He's lucky he got a yard on that play.
Deshaun's defense getting back there real easy. Bulldogs now looking at about a 3rd and 10. I'm sorry.
It's 3rd and 7 for Lutcher already. And they're not able to score, if they're not able to do much of this drive and they go 3 and out, that'll be a big momentum shift for Deshaun as they're coming off a big play touchdown, a defensive stop, and they do that and they score another touchdown. And the game might be over early if that does happen. Oh, Patterson fumbles the snap.
Find the wide open receiver.
For the first down and more as he's taken down at Deshaun's 39, Lutcher's 39-yard line.
Bulldogs now with a 1st and 10. Ball on
That has been one of the biggest plays early.
Deshaun's number 41.
Again, the momentum shift. Slowed down a little right there.
I like how you say momentum shift. It is a momentum shift. Bulldogs on
I don't know if we have cameras on the sideline, but if you see right there, number 1 Quincy Brown and number 55 Noah Taliantis. Mississippi State and Tulane commit. Talk on the side.
Number 80. Passing signal for number 80. Zach Posh. Incomplete.
The Wildcats might have found an answer to Makai Patterson as they've been able to stop the run, and he hasn't been doing much in the passing game. This is not a good formula for Lutcher if they want to win.
Lutcher, I feel like Lutcher needs to just stick to the run game.
Hey, you know what Lutcher's biggest problem is? They don't have Kyle Edwards.
Oh.
I had to get that one in. Trying to break 20 for the first one.
HB Jordan, Jacoby Williams.
Williams is able to get around that side. Ooh, big hit. Oh, and that
Big
would
hit.
be a flag for unnecessary roughness. So the 9 yards plus the 15 for the unnecessary roughness will make a pretty
Big
big
hit.
play. for
Number
Lutcher.
21.
And no loss because
Leonard
Williams was able to
Harris.
pop back up pretty quickly. Pretty sure it's unnecessary roughness. Oh, holding.
Holding on the Bulldogs.
Holding takes that back. I apologize. Just cancel that play, cancel everything I just said. Still a nice hit though. It's a big holding call. Lutcher was threatening to get to the Estrand side of the field, but now they're back at their own 39-yard line. Maybe Jacoby Williams can recreate some of that magic from the last play.
Deshaun's defense still looking solid. Even though the Bulldogs still have a 7
Patterson
point.
takes a snap, he drops back, he fires one.
Oh,
That is
I like the pass
Complete,
interference.
but possible pass interference.
Pass interference on number
On
51,
Estrand.
Dylan Gibbs. Wildcats looking at a 1st and 10 on Deshaun's 50-yard line. Three minutes and 35 seconds
And I'm
remaining in
back.
this
I
first
had
half.
I had to talk over. Checking off my high school football rules.
Wildcats still in the shotgun formation. I'm sorry, Bulldogs still in the shotgun formation.
Bulldogs, Wildcats, they don't like each other. Doesn't matter. And by Jacoby Williams is stuffed,
Stops
and
for
they'll be
about a
lucky if they got back to the
3-yard
line of
loss.
scrimmage.
That's right now. I'm sorry, Bulldogs now looking about a second and 10.
That was Dylan Whitted on the tackle, and it brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Letcher Bulldogs. And Makai Patterson in shotgun
Wildcats
formation.
defense still holding their own.
Shocker.
Very much of a shocker. Quarterback drops back.
That was a low snap.
Ooh,
And
good
an
hit.
overthrow.
Good hit on the quarterback.
To Jacoby Williams. Patterson's accuracy is not very well this game. I will say. A lot of missed opportunities.
Big
Maybe you
number
can get that
99.
together. But so far, it's not looking
Jason
pretty.
Gooden.
And that with that overthrown pass, it brings up a 3rd and 10 for Letcher. Again, they got to do something on this drive. Field goal, touchdown. They need to do something.
Letcher looking a little sloppy on this drive right here. O-line needs to pick up some slack.
4 wide. Let's see what Letcher decides to do here. I would not be surprised if Patterson takes off. Oh, we have a free runner. Oh, Patterson will lose the
number
rushing,
51.
and he is sacked by
51
number
for the quarterback sack.
51, Dylan Gibbs.
Dylan Gibbs. Gives the Wildcats about a loss of field.
Gibbs has been a disruptive force so far. Putting pressure on the quarterback, sacking the quarterback in this case. There's a timeout.
Shout out
so you know
Coach
what that
Carrigan,
means.
Arcade Smith football and basketball coach. Track.
There's a
He just
timeout,
entered
so you
the
know what
house.
that means. Commercial break. Better kick than last time, but it's still short when Morton has to come up to receive it at the 40-yard line of Desiree.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Lush really
on
loses the
40
field
yard
position
line.
battle. They've given Desiree short field to work with.
Wow, look who's not in the game,
punt.
surprisingly. I said, look who's not in the game, surprisingly.
I'm going to say it because he's not in the game. Kyle Edwards is not in the game right now. Right this time, stand down, because you will not see it very often this season. Okay, well they
Wildcats
have number
back
8,
sack
Ryan
formation.
Razan Keller in the backfield. That brings up some questions. Is Kyle okay?
Screen pass to number 83. Jace
They-
Alice.
They try the screen pass again, and it does not work out as well as the one from last drive, where it was a one-play 80-yard touchdown. But you can't ask for that every time.
Zach Dewitt and Copeland Williams on the tackle. 2nd down and 1 at the 49.
Okay, Jacoby Williams for Lusher is really Mr. Do-It-All. He can play running back, receiver, and now he's on defense, making tackles.
He must be the star player.
You know, Destrand, you can always throw Kyle in there.
Hand
FYI. And
off to
it's a
number 8.
handoff to Razan Keller. He is able to get the first down and 5 extra yards.
On the carry, gain of 6. First down.
6 yards on that run. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Move those chains. As Destrand is again threatening to put 6 points up on the board.
Wildcats still
Destrand's
back in
moving
the
quick
second.
now. They're in no huddle.
There's 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this first half.
On the tackle.
Another handoff to
Another
Razan
handoff
Keller
to number 8, Razan Keller.
for around 3 or 4 yards. What are you seeing from Destrand after that first drive where not much is going right for him?
Zach Dewitt.
I think we know why.
You want to say it?
I'm
going
going to say it.
You want to say
I'm
it?
going to say it.
Okay.
Number 7, Kyle Edwards is not in the game.
Folks, if you were not counting at home, we are already at 22. And that's just with 1 minute and 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Remember, our over-under is 30. I might have to adjust that number. Might just have to.
Flag call
Ooh,
with the
there is
Bulldogs,
a
pushing the
personal
foul.
foul against Lutcher.
15-yard penalty.
Moves the Wildcats 15 yards closer to the promised land. And we're back. We had some technical difficulties, but sound like we got it fixed. Demarius rolls right. Oh, that is not a pretty play. That is an interception.
Interception caught
by
by
Lutcher.
number
I don't know what
5,
Demarius saw there. Oh, there is a fight on the field.
Yvonne Clark.
Lineman. But I don't know what Demarius saw there. He's a left-handed quarterback. He's rolling right. That play was just set for
Not a
disaster.
good read by Demarius.
Nothing good could have come out of that play. As the officials
First and 10 Bulldogs.
find out and discuss the little skirmish we had on the field, see what happens, who
Get ball.
they are calling the penalty on Lutcher. So that will be costly after the penalty, make it hazardous to the goal, and first down for Lutcher. I don't know why Demarius threw that pass. He's better than that. I've seen him.
Timeout by the Lesser Bulldogs. We will be back, folks.
Follow SCPPS and our official school accounts for the latest news, events, and announcements.
Fletcher has a long way to go. I don't see him scoring on this drive if Mekhi Patterson can't get his accuracy down. I don't think he has one solid pass yet.
I must agree. Still in that shotgun formation.
I think they live in the shotgun formation now. It's a handoff to Jacoby Williams. And
He's going to be stopped.
it looks like he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
That's right, trying to take it back for a safety.
Loss of one to bring up a second 11 on Lutcher's 5-yard line.
Another timeout.
Timeout by Dexterhand.
We'll be in the commercial.
We will be right back as, again,
No need to leave your favorite streaming platforms. St. Charles Parish Public Schools and Press Play Productions have hours of HD content on end. See your friends and family on the big screen, whether it's athletics, concerts, theater, community events, school board updates, and more. Subscribe to our YouTube and Vimeo pages to make sure you don't miss a thing.
Bulldogs back in the shotgun formation.
Mekhi Patterson's back.
Quarterback drop.
And tries to run up the middle, but it doesn't work. I think Dexterhand has found a way to stop Lutcher's run game. And another timeout. And we're back as Lutcher's trying to get a first down to really limit the damage that Dexterhand's done already and prevent any more further damage that can happen in this game, or in this half.
Can Lutcher
Mekhi
find a way out of
Patterson
end
takes
zone?
snap and he's off, and he's able to get to around the 11-yard line and bring up fourth down.
Gain of 5.
Will Dexterhand call another timeout?
40 seconds left in this first half.
Try and get something. Try and get an opportunity to score before this half is over. I don't think they're going to call a timeout. I think they're going to let this clock run down. But if they do decide to call a timeout, you know who will be a big part in that short 2-minute offense?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You want to say it on 3?
1, 2, 3.
Kyle Edwards.
Oh. Surprisingly, we have another timeout.
I'm not getting
By
this
the
tactic.
Bulldogs.
Okay, it's a timeout by the Bulldogs. There's 5 seconds left on the clock. They're just going to punt. This half will be over. There's no reason to go to commercial break right here. So what have you seen in this first half?
That's your hands offense. Well, let me say with you-know-who in the game.
Yeah,
it's
I
moving
don't want to
very
add any more.
progressively
I don't want to add any more to this list right now.
with you-know-who in the game. However, the Bulldog offense have looked a little, after that first drive, look a little out of control. I think they just need to settle down and stick to what they've been doing. They need to get themselves in this hole, though.
All I have to say is if they had fantasy football for high school football, it's 3 players I would pick up. You know who? I'm not going to say his name. Quincy Brown and Jacoby Williams.
And it does.
They've made the big plays of the game.
And it does look like.
And
the
we have
Bulldogs
Tyler
are gonna
Morton
punt the
back
ball.
at Letcher's 42-yard line, looking to try and make a big play out of this upcoming punt. Maybe get a return for a touchdown before this half is over.
The
And
punt
it's off.
does
That's
not-
a low kick, fair catch. And that is
that
it for
is your
halftime.
first half, folks.
We will see you at half. And we'll see you next half. While Destran is up 14-7 over Lutcher. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Presented by the Disney Garden.
Want to stay in the loop with your school system? Like and follow St. Charles Parish Public Schools on Facebook and keep up with academic achievement, sports and athletics, extracurricular activities, news and events, and in case of an emergency, we'll be here to make sure you're in the loop. You and I, we are St. Charles Parish Public Schools.
This upcoming possession could be very big for Lutcher. If they can tie the game early, they might have enough momentum to finish the game and get the win.
I really hope to see some more running from you-know-who. I mean, Kyle Edwards.
Oh, you want to start early? Let's see. How many is that?
Second half kick is off to
I
number
will
12.
tally those up in a second.
With the Bulldogs,
Kick is taken
Rashawn
for 1,
Williams.
and he is tackled at the 17,
Stopped on a play by
18
number
yard
9,
line.
Calvin Lee.
On that return, we had Chris. No, that wasn't Chris.
It was number 12.
Number 12.
Yeah, Sean.
Rashawn Williams. Now let me add that name. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
Bulldogs were the first to 10 on the 17.
We have 24. You know what's already.
24.
We'd like you to send in your predictions on how many we will finish with at the end of the night.
I say about 50.
You saying 50?
Good 50.
Well, we need 50. We only got 54 left, and we need a lot.
Bulldogs with a HP draw.
It's a handoff, taken down
Game
at
for
the
about 4 yards.
24-yard line. Good first play for Lutcher. Get the run game
One by
back,
number 23.
back and going again because it was shut down at the end of the first half.
Dylan
You
Woodard
know what,
on the
fans?
tackle.
You viewers out there, you're going to be a part of this. You send in your Kyle Edwards and we will add that to the total. That was 1. I said it. Oh, no.
Bulldogs now looking at the 2nd and 4. on the
Okay,
18
and back to
yard
the
line.
game.
Quarterback in the
Yeah, Makai
shotgun
Patterson
formation.
back.
Drops
Shotgun
back.
formation as usual.
Steps to throw.
And he finds.
Pass intended for
Oh,
number
he does
23.
not
but
find number
incomplete.
23. 23 is not on here.
23 is
my
not on the roster.
But it is Cooks. And he just simply drops on that little out route near the sideline. It was one of Makai Patterson's better thrown balls of the day. They got to shake that play off and
Bulldogs now looking
Start
at a
press
34.
on
Still
this
on
3rd and
the
4.
24-yard
The fans
line.
are really getting into it. Oh, they're getting wild. I just saw one of them throw a straw in the student section. Oh my God.
Bulldogs still in
Okay.
shotgun formation.
Shotgun formation, 4
4
wide,
wide.
as usual.
Quarterback drops back.
They try
Steps to
pressure
throw
on the
to
edge, but
number
it doesn't
6.
matter. They find Jacoby Williams
Jacoby
near
Williams.
the sideline, and he is brought down at the
Little small
38-yard
celebration
line.
from
That
Jacob
will be a
Williams
first down. If I had Jacoby Williams on my fantasy team, I'd win every week. He does everything for this Fletcher
Bulldogs.
team.
Bulldogs now looking at a 1st and 10 on about the 39-yard line.
I feel like this is Lutcher's go-to formation. Shotgun formation,
Shotgun
running back in
formation.
the backfield and 4 wide. 3 wide.
Hand off to number 23, no name.
And that run is going to be stopped at the 41-yard line of Lutcher. We'll bring up a 2nd and 8. Tackles by Dylan Gibbs. He's been everywhere today. Tackles, sacks.
I agree.
Really, he's missing a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and an interception. But he still has 13 minutes. See what happens. Maybe we'll start a Dylan Gibbs counter.
And surprisingly, Bulldogs still in the same formation. Shotgun, 3 wide. Hand out to the running back number 6.
Little draw play up
Jacoby
middle for
Williams.
the running back, number 23, Cooks. And he is stopped at the 42-yard line. Not much of a gain. That will bring up a 3rd and 7 situation for the Lutcher
Ball on the
Bulldogs.
Wildcat 42.
This is a big 3rd down. Lutcher really needs
Sean
to
Williams there for receiver.
convert on it and keep the drive going.
Number 6, Jacoby Williams also heads out to receiver. Quarterback still in the shotgun formation. Number 9, Makai.
Again, shotgun
Patterson.
formation, but this time there's 4 wide.
Quarterback. Oh, number 9
there
with a
was
big hit on
pressure
the quarterback.
edge,
Still
but he
completes
gets
the
it off,
pass.
and he's able to get
Pass
the ball
caught
to
by number
Jacoby
6, Jacoby Williams.
catches his 50-yard line, and he fights to get to the 40. Fights to get to the 46-yard line of Destrehan. That was a great throw by Makai Patterson. Just stood in the pocket.
Bulldogs trying to break down the
But
Wildcats
was still able to get
defense.
the first down. That was key on that play.
It is, however, taking them a lot of plays to get to what they want to. Bulldogs back in the shotgun formation. Fake handoff,
Little draw play
quarterback draw.
for Patterson, and he gets to the 43-yard line.
Game for
That's
about
your
3.
43-yard line. Don't you think this drive kind of resembles their first possession of the
Yeah.
game? Run a lot, kill time, eat it, and just saying,
I agree.
that possession ended in a touchdown. Let's see how this one goes.
They still have enough time in the game for them to score, but they have to capitalize and take advantage of these opportunities.
Definitely. If Lutcher doesn't do anything productive
Oh,
on this drive,
fumble.
there is a fumble. That is
Ball
not a good
recovered by
sign.
Destrehan.
It looks like Destrehan has. And they do.
Ball recovered by number 99, Jamel
Number
Thomas.
99, Chase Williams, was able to come up with the recovery of that fumble. That is
I'm
a
sorry,
big
folks.
momentum shifter for Destrehan.
Number
As
99,
they're
Chase
already up by
Williams.
7 and could extend that lead even more if they're able to do anything productive on this drive and capitalize off that fumble recovery.
Wildcats offense back on the field with you-know-who in.
Oh, we just have a call from a fan. They sent in their Kyle Edwards.
Shotgun formation for Destrehan.
Handoff
Handoff
to Kyle.
to Kyle Edwards.
He goes to the outside. He gets
Good for
He gets
about a
around
10 to
8,
11
9
yard
yards
gain.
in that, and is able to get to Lutcher's
Flag on the play.
42-yard line. There is a late flag. Let's see what the
Could be a
referee's
holding
call.
on the Wildcats.
This play might be going back. Let's see what the ref says. Any moment now. Holder. Oh, face mask against
Face mask
Lutcher.
against Lutcher.
That will add 15 yards to the play, and that will make that basically a 24-yard play with the 9-yard run and the 15-yard penalty. A very productive play by you-know-who. Yours truly, Kyle Edwards.
Kyle Edwards. That's right, back in the shotgun formation. On about the 26-yard. No, I'm sorry.
Look at Quincy Brown. Single coverage. Oh, but they decided to hand it to
32-yard
Kyle.
line.
And he is
Game
able
for
to get
about 4.
Oh, never mind. That is Razar Keller, and he was able to get 2 yards on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 8 for Destrehan. I think eventually they're going to have to go back to Quincy Brown at some point of this.
It went to him one time, and he scored. The
He
one
showed
time
them
they
what
went to him.
He showed them what he could do, and they just haven't gone back to him since.
Yeah, I feel like he needs more touches. Destrehan back in the shotgun formation. Quarterback drops back.
Oh,
Go
look
route
at that,
to
they're
number
going
1,
for
Quincy
Quincy
Brown. And the ball
And it
is
incomplete,
batted away.
broken up by number 21.
Tevin Long.
Tevin Long. That brings us to 3rd and 8.
Number 21, Tevin Long showing some excitement
They are.
after breaking
okay.
the ball up between him and Quincy Brown. 3rd down for the Wildcats.
They are at the
Ball on the
27-yard line of Lutcher, so a field goal is not out of the question if they are not able to convert on this drive. On this play.
Will they go to Quincy Brown again?
Quincy Brown slant in the middle. Oh, no, they go to Razar Kelly. Razar Keller, my bad.
Another flag on the play.
And he is taken out of bounds at the 20-yard line, but that brings up 4th down. But there is a flag. Let's see what happens. What do they call? This play might be coming back.
Flag on the Bulldogs. That's what it looked like. What was that? That's crazy.
That penalty was against the Lusher Bulldogs.
Sportsmanlike
A dead ball
conduct.
penalty. Add this to the goal. And we'll bring up a first and goal for the Destrehan Wildcats. They have entered the red zone.
Can they capitalize on this first and goal play? Well, in the red zone, rather.
I think they're going to go back to their bread and butter. Inside run play to the left. See what happens. Good blocking, sets up. And Razan Keller is able to get to the end zone with that inside run play to the left. The block set up perfectly there. And after that, Keller found his way walking into the end zone. That makes it 20-7 for Destrehan. And who's coming on to kick the extra point? Will Bryan is coming on to kick the extra point for Destrehan to try and extend the lead 21-7.
The kick is up and
Lusher jumped off sides, but it doesn't matter because the kick is good.
Score now 21-7.
That might be big.
Wildcats with the lead.
Destrehan is up by 14 with a little less than 10 minutes left in the game. That scoring drive was capped off by Razan Keller's run into the end zone. And as we come back to the game, Destrehan is about to kick the ball off. The fans are getting into it again, with the score being 21-7.
Real excited.
When you're up by 14, I'd be happy too.
Wildcats would like to thank Kevin Buckwalter, Allstate Insurance. Kelly Buckwalter. You're in good hands.
Okay, we had some technical difficulties real quick, folks, but we are back. And just before Destrehan gets set to kick the ball.
Would like to thank every
before the kickoff, we'd like to thank Ed Reed and his foundation for putting on the Ed Reed River Parish's Jamboree. Maybe this will become an annual thing. We won't know. Newly enshrined to the Hall of Fame, just saying, for those who don't follow football. Ed Reed was a safety for the Baltimore Ravens, played his high school ball at Destrehan.
34, Will Bryant for
Big supporter,
the kickoff to the
and
Bulldogs.
is somewhat of a philanthropist. Likes to donate his money to help the
Great
school.
kick by Will.
And the kick is away, and Jacoby Williams is back to
Will
return
Bryant.
it. He takes it from the 1, and he is brought down the 18-yard line by
Bulldogs now
By
at
number
about the
5,
19-yard
Jacob
line, looking at
Johnson.
the first and 10.
Lutcher comes onto the field, and they need to find answers. They haven't been able to do anything
They really need to
at
answer.
the beginning of the
Desperately
first
need
half,
to
in the
answer-
end of
need
the
to
first
answer
half,
back.
and the beginning of the second half. Doubt has to start coming through their head. It's not looking pretty for them in this game.
If they don't make something work in this drive and Destrehan come back to score, it's going to look real ugly for the Lutcher Bulldogs.
Do you think if Destrehan has the chance to try and run up the score, especially since their rivals Hahnville shut out their opponent Grace King last night 50-0? Think they'll run up the score? 21 to
9 minutes and 51 seconds left. I think they can.
Patterson drops back.
Oh,
And
pass
almost
almost
intercepted.
intercepted by number 22, Jaden Harden.
Give me a second, folks. I will be right back. I'm talking about advertisement. Can't stop.
Bulldogs looking
Okay,
at
I'm back.
a second
Settled.
and 10, ball
Get
on
a
there on
few things
19.
settled out. Our producer's not happy with our advertisements, but you know what? It's all good.
all
Luxury shot
good.
information. They have 4 wide. They have the tight end in motion.
Bulldogs in the shotgun formation with a
Patterson
quarterback
tries
draw.
to take off,
Quarterback
and
falls on his
tackled
own.
down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1.
Wow, a loss of 3.
Dylan Gibbs
Bulldogs
with
now
another
looking at
tackle.
3rd and
He
13.
is just racking up today, folks. It's 3rd and 13 for Luxury. This is not what they
Ball
wanted
on
to see
16.
to start the second half. This could be a big momentum down here. A big stop from Destrehan.
Big stop.
It might be time to write this game off. Let's see.
Bulldogs
Gibbs
in the
looks like he's
shotgun
blitzing
formation.
up the middle,
Quarterback
and he
drop
is.
back. 14
Uh-oh,
trying to get
Gibbs
back
might
out
have
to
him
the
again.
quarterback.
Nope. Patterson able
Quarterback
to escape
scrambles. Great block by number 6.
and get the first
Kobe
down.
Williams.
As he's pushed out of bounds.
Bulldogs
by
will get the first down
Number 14, Michael Jackson.
at about the 32-yard line.
That 15-yard run allows the Bulldogs to have at least 3 more downs, 4 if they choose not to punt, as they were able to get the first. One of the more interesting names in this Destrehan lineup always catches everyone's eye. Michael Jackson.
What?
Always catches someone's eye.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Number 14, the defensive end.
Handoff.
to number 21. Off number 21, Tevin Long. He gets around 3 yards. It'll bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Luxury Bulldogs. Destrehan's claiming that they forced a fumble and recovered, but the referees are not buying it. And it'll be Luxury's ball still. It's Dylan Gibbs and Jace Goodman in on the tackle. Shocker that we heard Dylan Gibbs again. He is everywhere.
Dylan Gibbs is everywhere tonight. Bulldogs back in the shotgun formation with a 2nd and 7 on the ball on the 35-yard line.
Patterson hands it off to Cook. Oh, no,
Fake
it's an
handoff
option
to
play.
Patterson.
Patterson takes it himself, and he'd be lucky if he got a full yard. Brings up a 3rd and 7 for the Lutcher offense. Oh, 3rd and 6. My apologies.
8 minutes left to go in the second half.
If Destrehan can get off the field, they might start throwing some of their second stringers in because this game might be done for.
If Lutcher can't capitalize on this drive right here, I don't think it's going to look good.
Patterson wants to make sure that he's getting the right play from the sideline. Shotgun formation, 4 wide.
Quarterback drops back to throw.
Patterson drops back.
Steps
There is a
and throw.
flag on the field.
Pass is complete, but there is a flag on the
Lutcher
field.
was able to get a first down,
Pass caught by
but
number
there
12,
was a
Rashad
flag.
Williams.
and it is most likely on Lutcher, which will mean replay of third down and loss of yard. But we've been wrong before, so let's see what the referees have to say about this. For those wondering, the penalty took place at the 34-yard line of Lutcher, around where the ball was spotted, so to anyone that knows football, probably offensive only. But again, we've been wrong before.
Call looks like it's going to be on the
false start.
Bulldogs. About a 15-yard penalty.
Oh, illegal procedure. My apologies.
I'm sorry, 5-yard penalty.
Brings up 3rd and 10 with a loss of 5 yards. Lutcher needs to find a way to get 10 yards. Maybe a Patterson run. Last time they were in a 3rd and long situation, he ran for 15. Maybe he steps up in this situation.
Bulldogs need to find a way to add a ball out.
They are keeping me on the edge of my seat with their play call, even though everything is in shotgun formation.
Still 8 minutes,
That
less
might
than
be high
8
school
minutes
football.
left in the
Play
game.
clock is running down. They have to be
Quarterback drops
mindful of that.
back
Michael
in the
Jackson coming
4-2.
off the edge. He's running after Mekhi Patterson. They're
Oh,
not able
no,
to get
he
him. Patterson's
escaped.
able to escape.
Great block by
And
number 6,
He is
Jacoby.
able to get to Destrehan's
Williams.
40-yard line for the first down and more. Wow, I thought Destrehan had him.
Number
I
9,
thought they had
Mekhi
him.
Patterson, taking over the game in the second
Wow.
half with his
Young
running
Coach Rose
abilities.
is not very happy with
Showing
how
some
that
great
play turned
athleticism.
out. For one, they didn't get him behind the line of scrimmage. They didn't sack him. And then no help from the secondary or linebackers to tackle.
Official timeout. For
It's
heat
an
and
official
humidity.
timeout. We will be right back. Enjoy the commercial break.
Want to stay in the loop with your school system? Like and follow St. Charles Parish Public Schools on Facebook and keep up with academic achievement, sports and athletics, extracurricular activities, news and events, and in case of an emergency, we'll be here to make sure you're in the loop. You and I, we are St. Charles Parish Public Schools.
We are back, folks, with a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball on that 40-yard line. Back in the shotgun formation, fake handoff, throw to number 6, Jacoby Williams. Jacoby Williams for about an 8-yard gain. Bulldogs looking at about a 10-yard gain for Jacoby Williams. Bulldogs now looking at a 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. Clock still ticking. Little under 7 minutes in the second half. Wildcats back in the shotgun formation. Quarterback fakes the
Sorry,
handoff.
technical difficulties there, folks.
Fake throw.
Oh,
Great
Great
play.
Patterson
Great play
finds the
call.
receiver for the touchdown.
Great pass by Mekhi Patterson.
That appears to be.
The game is now 21-13. Bulldogs down by
that is
8.
Wayne Winfield. The 28-yard touchdown. That brings the score a little bit closer, 21-13, and Lutcher still the opportunity to tack on that extra point.
I guess you can say we have a game now.
6:46 left. Destrehan's getting the ball. Will Lutcher be able to stop them? And Kyle Edwards. You heard it.
You heard it, folks.
That makes it 28. 2 away from the even 30.
Flag on the play.
And
Might be
there's
a
flag
delay game.
prior to the PAT.
I'm sorry, folks. It's not a delay game.
Okay, I guess the referees picks up that flag. No one moved. And we have
Another flag on
another
the play.
flag. Well, it looks like this will be on on Destrehan. Yep, it is a neutral zone infraction on Destrehan. There's not much further you can move the ball as you already kicked the extra point from the 2-yard line. And move to the 1.
Number 32 for the
This is
PAT is
officially one
long
of the
bourgeois.
shortest kicks you will ever see in football. From the
13,
1-yard line.
Brett Whitney to hold a snap.
Dylan, I don't know about you, but after that penalty, I'd say go for 2. You're on the 1-yard line.
You got 6 minutes left. You never know what can happen. I say go for 2. It's a jamboree.
Oh, the snap is high, but doesn't
Kick is up
matter.
and it is good.
Bringing the score to 21-14. Destrehan is up, but it's only a 7-point lead. One defense stop can change everything for Lutcher. And we will be right back after this break.
Follow SCPPS and our official school accounts for the latest news, events, and announcements.
And we are back, folks.
We're back just before the kickoff.
Oh,
Onside
good
kick,
kick.
surprising onside kick by Lutcher, but it seems to be recovered by Destrehan.
Number
At
99
first they
looks
had a little
like
trouble, but they were able
Jamel
to corral the ball.
Thomas.
Jace Gooden was able to recover that onside kick. That was a risky
I'm
play.
sorry, folks.
Why would they do that?
Like my partner
Not
said,
go for
Jace
2?
Gooden.
Is one of the bigger questions I have from tonight's game. We have Destrehan lined up in
Ball
shotgun
on
formation,
Destrehan
3 out
for
wide,
the 2
ball
handoff
snap,
to
Kyle
Kyle Edwards,
takes
number
the
7,
handoff,
but does
and
not go nowhere.
he
Defense
seems to be
immediately
stopped.
stops him.
They stopped him at the line. That is something we have not seen much this game. Kyle is
I don't think he
usually
gained no
very
yards that
efficient
play.
and productive back, as he usually does produce yards with the handoffs and touches that he receives. For y'all at home, that makes it even 30.
Wildcats now looking at a 2nd and 10 the ball, still on the 49-yard line.
Okay.
A little bit under 6 minutes here in this last half of play.
I feel like Destrehan's passing game has still never really gotten off the ground. They've had a couple of big plays, and Drazon Kelly takes the handoff and is able to fight for a couple of yards.
I wish they would. I think they should pass the ball a little bit more. Which they don't have to really rush anything.
No.
I mean, they still have the lead, and they still have 5 minutes left, so that's still enough
Lutcher's
time for
fighting the
Lutcher to
clock
come
right now.
back.
But I feel like
possibly
Destrehan's
score a
never gotten
touchdown.
their passing game
Yeah.
really going. They had that one long play with Quincy Brown, but ever since they haven't really done much. It looks good on the stats, but if you sat here and watched the game like we are, it was an all right game. Not much.
Trying to get the defense offside.
A few positives, a couple negatives. Just not really consistent. Lot of
Handoff to number 8.
Razon Kelly again.
Razon Keller.
Razon Kelly. My apologies to
Game
Razon
for about
Kelly.
6.
I have butchered his name a lot. Oh, Kyle Edwards lost his helmet on the field. I don't know if they do this in high school, but that means he will have to sit off one play. He better get used to that because at Alabama, he will have to do it. Sit off a play if he loses his helmet.
First down, Wildcats.
That play by Razon Kelly brings up a first down on Lutcher's 47-yard line. So once again, Destrehan is threatening.
Wildcats back in the shotgun
They're across
formation.
midfield and into their opponent's
4
territory.
wide.
Lutcher has to make a stop if they want to win this game. They have to
And
make a
another handoff to number 8, Razon Keller.
stop. Razon Keller again. Wow.
Razon
Able
Keller
to
still
fight
going for
first
about a
down. Gets
15-yard
around
gain.
About 12 yards. Oh, and there are some flags. Looks like
No need to leave your favorite streaming platforms. St. Charles Parish Public Schools and Press Play Productions have hours of HD content on end. See your friends and family on the big screen, whether it's athletics, concerts, theater, community events, school board updates, and more. Subscribe to our YouTube and Vimeo pages to make sure you don't miss a thing.
A personal foul call
Personal foul
on
on
Lutcher
Lutcher.
Bulldogs.
personal foul
Personal
on
foul on the
Destrehan,
Wildcats.
offsetting penalties. Personal foul.
Personal foul by the
on Lutcher, 2
Wildcats.
on Lutcher,
I'm sorry,
1 on
Lutcher
Destrehan.
again. Number 5 has been ejected.
They did not specify for which team.
It is number 5 for
Ivan Clark.
for Lutcher.
Ivan Clark.
Ivan
Defensive
Clark.
back. That's gonna hurt. Not gonna lie. He is a senior. Means he's a leader on that team.
Yeah, he had to show a
And the
little bit more
secondary.
composure.
Okay, we have 4 Lutcher players so far.
Can the Wildcats have a free play? The refs did start the play clock, so technically
Now they coming out right now.
the
But it was a
Wildcats
missed
could have started.
opportunity. It was a missed opportunity.
You're right, missed opportunity.
That could have been an easy 6 points.
First and 10 for the Wildcats, 47 on a
Kyle Edwards
47
takes
yard
the
line.
ball, and he is able to
Kyle
get to the
Edwards.
hole, and he's
Kyle
gone.
Edwards
He
with a
is
big
gone.
one.
Wow,
Big
that
one
is
for the
Kyle's
Wildcats,
second
puts them up by
touchdown of the
2
game.
touchdowns.
He is hyping his team
Score
up.
now 27-14. Wildcats with a
That was a big metaphorical punch to the mouth right there. That could have just sealed the game, as that puts them up by 13.
Yeah, I think that
With
sealed
still
the
a
game.
chance to add the extra point, make it 14 points.
You called it, Kyle Edwards. We said it.
Kyle Edwards really rallied the troops there.
The PAT
they
is up and
produced
it's
big
good.
play.
Score now 28-14. PAT was made by Will Bryant.
The extra point is good, and it is now 28-14 with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second half of this game. This game is looking pretty bleak right now for Lutcher, but anything can happen. It's high school football. We'll be right back.
We're back. That's your hand. Back to kickoff to the Bulldogs.
Welcome back.
A little bit under
Second
4
half of
minutes
this game
remaining
where
in
Destrehan leads by 14.
last half of
28-14
football.
over Lutcher. And that kickoff is out of bounds. Out of the end zone for a touchback. A little talking between Dylan and Kobe.
By number 50 and number 6.
That is Kobe Williams after that kickoff.
Jacoby
Both two
Williams.
leaders of their team. Jacoby Williams will do it all back receiver, whatever you
Dylan
want
Witt
to call him. My
exchanging
roster's
some
receiver,
words.
But I've seen him do all. And Dylan Witt, just a leader in that linebacking core of Destrehan.
Can the Bulldogs possibly make this a game again?
My guess is no. None of these teams are playing a fast-paced offense.
Right.
Destrehan's really only had their big plays here and there. Lutcher hadn't had any really big plays, maybe a 15-yard run here and there, but other than that, Destrehan's had an answer for everything. And that run gets the touches. The run for Lutcher got about 1 to 2 yards, brings up a second.
Looks like a Bulldog is injured on the field. Hope it's not anything serious. Injury timeout.
Oh, second and 8. My bad. They just announced it. And there is a Lutcher player injured on the play. We will be right back, and we will identify him for you when we get back. Looks like he might be fine. Probably just some cramps from all the heat. I will say in the press box, it's pretty hot. I imagine it's 20 times hotter with the pads and helmets and all that, and being on turf.
Still 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this last half of play. Bulldogs
Lutcher's
looking
really
at a
living
second and 10
dying
ball and a 23.
by the shotgun formation right now. And right now, it's looking like death by shotgun.
Quarterback roll out.
And he's able
And a big
to
stop
get a
by
yard.
number 51 again.
It looked like he had an
Dylan
opening
Gibbs.
at first, but he
Another
shut
tackle.
down quickly.
He's
By
been
Dylan
everywhere.
Gibbs, once again.
Once again, like I said.
He might be our defensive MVP of this game.
Bulldogs still in the shotgun formation. What can they do
Back in
with
the
3
shotgun,
minutes
four out
remaining
wide.
in this last half of play?
The snap is low, but it's picked up. Oh, Dylan Gibbs
Boom!
coming over there. He
Number
forces the
51.
fumble. It's picked up.
Number
It's picked up by
51.
Dexter Harris.
Dylan Gibbs
From Lutcher's 5-yard line.
makes the sack
Oh
and
my
retrieves the
goodness.
fumble.
Everything is just going wrong for Lutcher right now.
And everything is going right for the
Would anyone like
Wildcats.
to guess who forced that fumble?
Dylan Gibbs is everywhere tonight.
Number 51, Dylan Gibbs. And I think this kid has one more year of playing after this. This kid could be a
Really?
star. He is only a junior.
Wow.
This kid could be a star.
Wildcat back in the shotgun formation,
Dexter
3
Harris
wide.
inside. Oh,
Looks like a Wildcat. And it
he's in
is
fact
a
a
Wildcat
Wildcat with
play.
Kyle Edwards. Oh, Kendall Washington.
Oh, it looked like somebody, one of the Wildcats' helmets
Kendall
went
Washington.
off.
Able.
And in fact, he does
Kendall
score.
Washington brings it in for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
That
And
extends
it looks
Dexter
like
Harris'
this
lead
game is out of reach
34-14.
for the Bulldogs.
I'm going to say it, this game's over.
It's over. I'm
Especially after they had the extra point. What a
scoring
play by
now
Kendall
34 to
Washington.
14.
You know, he's in one of my classes, very quiet person. Doesn't talk much. I'm like, hey, Kendall, that class is pretty boring. He's like, yeah.
Touchdown
Got
made
set.
by Kendall
He
Washington.
gets me.
Number 34,
We have Will
Will
Bryant back on the
Bryant
field to kick.
to kick the PAT. The kick is up.
The snap.
And the kick is good.
Extending Dexter Harris' lead 35-14 with 2.5 minutes left. I'm thinking this game's all but over. That fumble. That fumble inside your own 20. That's going to kill you every game. We will be right back. And stay tuned. Before this game is over, we will bring to you our offensive and defensive MVPs for the game. Welcome back as Will Bryant is about to kick the ball off. Back to Lutcher. This
For
is
Lutcher
Lutcher's
to
fifth
receive the
kickoff
kick
return.
will be number
They haven't
6,
amounted
Jacoby
to much.
Williams,
They haven't amounted to much.
and number 12, Rashawn Williams.
I don't think they've had any starting field position past the 25-yard line, which is not a winning formula for this Lutcher team.
Oh.
Especially when you're facing an elite team like Dexter. And it is down to the end zone for a touchback. And the ball will come out to Lutcher's 20-yard line. Who do you think's had a bigger impact in this game? Kyle Edwards or Dylan Gibbs? Real quick.
Dylan Gibbs.
Dylan Gibbs?
Dylan Gibbs. Kyle had a couple great runs, but Dylan Gibbs been working tonight.
Very consistent.
I gotta give it to him.
Putting that work in. Kyle Edwards is a big name, but he might have got outdone by.
Number 2, Tyler Moore, looking a little shaken up on the sideline. Looks like he may be catching cramps.
There's a pedestrian player on the sideline with cramps. When we identify him, we will let you know who it is.
New quarterback. No, I'm
Appears
sorry.
to be number 2, Tyler Morton.
Ooh, big hit. Wildcat number
That
39.
appears to be Dwayne Winfield, who takes off and is able to get 3 yards on that QB draw.
Wildcat number
This
39.
conservative playing from Letcher is not
Michael
going to fail.
Silas.
They need 3 touchdowns in 2 minutes. Why are they running QB draws?
They're basically running their own timeout.
I could coach this team.
Bulldogs now looking at a 2nd and 17, still on 23-yard line. They have a long way to go.
A good play right here would be if they put that slot receiver number 80, get him in a crossing route, hit him around their 45-yard line. But
they are still going to
draw
run
by
the ball.
Winfield.
Quarterback draw.
Winfield's going to get the first down. He's going to get the first down and get tackled around the 41-yard line. The 36-yard line of Letcher.
There's a flag on the play. Might be unsportsmanlike.
You calling unsportsmanlike conduct?
I'm calling it.
Let's see what the refs call. That's the one that counts.
That's what it looked like.
Because if we were calling penalties, we got a bunch of them wrong already.
Refs are talking over what they're going to call.
The refs are discussing it over.
Number 28, Josh Robinson, going in for DB. And number 41, Jermaine Stewart, has just checked out of the game.
It appears they picked the flag up. Okay.
A little under 2 minutes
So back to
in
the
the
action.
last half.
Still have Dwayne Winfield
Wildcats
in at
35,
quarterback
Bulldogs 14.
for Letcher.
1st and 10,
Throwing wise,
Bulldogs.
you can't do much worse than Makai
Bulldogs ball.
Patterson. He was never really able
Another
to get
quarterback
accuracy
draw.
down.
Number
No,
7,
These
Winfield.
quarterback draws would have been effective in the first half when you're down by 7,
I
maybe
know.
even 14, but now you're down by 21
With less than 2 minutes.
with a minute and a half left. What are we doing calling these conservative QB draws? Throw the ball, let it loose.
Right.
It's the Jamboree, see what works, see what doesn't.
Right.
I know this game doesn't count, but these kids still want to win. They're not gonna
Relying
let
too
you play
much on
ball.
that running game, especially from the quarterback. Another handoff to
Hand
number
off.
22.
Why? What are they doing? This clock's going to run out before they do anything.
A little less than a minute to go.
So do you think we should get to our offensive and
Brown on
defensive
the
MVPs
carry.
of the game?
Who would you say would be that's your hands offensive MVP? I know.
Even though I know this was not Kyle's best game, he stood out the most.
He did.
He
He
was
had
the
a
most
lot.
consistent with his touches.
Right.
Made the most out of it. He would only stop for none or negative yards on one play.
I agree.
He had multiple touchdown runs. You got to give it to Kyle Edwards. But shout out to Quincy
He
Brown,
deserves
who
it.
had the 80-yard touchdown on the wide receiver screen. That was a big play in this game. So who would be your defensive MVP?
Oh, well, no question. Number 51, Dylan Gibbs. No
Yeah, I can't
question.
disagree with you on that one. Dylan Gibbs seemed to be everywhere on the screen. Thank you.
On the way with the fly.
But yeah, you're right. Dylan Gibbs was
And
everywhere
that's
on
the
that
end of the ball game,
game.
folks.
Got sacks, tackles, forced fumbles. He was missing the interception.
Right.
You can't ask for much more.
Looks like Wildcat season is going to be real productive. Letcher, on the other
Played like a
hand,
truly elite high school linebacker.